I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Tryna play a game but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter and I got me, I'm good. I'm head over shoes on hardwood. For me, you know I wrote the book. I'm moving along from somebody wrong, so go ahead. Tell me all the ways you miss it. How you want me back in your bed. But I'm not around for hearing you out. I gave you too much honestly and you closed the door. Now you're calling me but I don't need you anymore. Yeah, I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Tryna play a game but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. And I love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter and I got me on my own and I don't waste any time chasing the ghosts that don't try. I'm top of the shelf but you love yourself to somebody else.
装置が重たいって思う。 熱々だよこれ。すごいね。
どんどん上げてみて。
サーターアンダギーバナナ味。チンしました。置物みたい。にゃーを探せ。
Seagulls flying overhead, and owls down in the sand. Little cars walking over the island. We We're together
머리
just
잠깐
like lovers should have been. Like the changing times, you have changed your mind. Now you are no longer mine. Last summer you were holding my hand. Last summer
입이 좀 촉주네. 촉주.
상대가 자꾸 이하는 거예요.
I miss the salt in my head. And I miss your emerald stare. And I wish you were still here. In your red sundress, watching the sunset by the field. In your red sundress, watching the sunset by the field. Last summer, you were holding my hand. Last summer, you were laying in my bed. Last summer, we were more than just friends. That was last summer. That was last summer. That was last summer. That was last summer. Like the changing tides, you have changed your mind. Now you are no longer mine.
컴버.
Tears in my eyes, I recall the times when I had you by my side.
코레가 조던. 조단.
Summer, we were more than just friends. That was last summer. That was last summer.
코레가 머머시.
Last summer, you were laying in my bed. Last summer, we were more than just friends. That was last summer. That was last summer. That was last summer. That was last summer.
저거 또 나가야 돼.
가까이 보러 다니는 거. 가까이 보러 다니는 거.
ここまでの所要時間は5分です。運転お疲れ様でした。